This is one of those points in a trade where there are several reasonable choices and no way to know in advance which one will turn out best. I've got two NVDA options expiring today, both out of the money. I can let them expire and regroup next week. I can roll one or I can roll both. And if I do roll, I still have to decide whether I want to commit for 1 week or two. I don't try to solve that by predicting the stock because I can't. Instead, I focus on making a good decision with the information I have, one that brings in cash and keeps my risk where I'm comfortable. Today, I'll walk through how I thought about each option, why I didn't get stuck looking for the perfect setup, and how I landed on a choice that keeps this trade working without needing to know the future. With NVIDIA trading at 187.82, today's decision is about how to handle these two positions. I have a $175 cash secured put expiring out of the money and a $205 call expiring out of the money today. My decision is whether to leave them alone and let them expire or to adjust one or both of them. I want to pause for just a second here because this part, trade management, was honestly the hardest thing for me to learn when I started trading options. I spent a lot of time looking for perfect entries, trying to read charts like they were going to tell me exactly where the stock would go next. And what finally clicked was realizing that I don't actually need to know the future direction of the stock to make money. Once I understood that, I went back and wrote an entirely new chapter for my beginner's guide to options trading. It's really written for the not-so-novice investor, someone who understands the basics but gets stuck second-guessing every decision. The focus is on how to make choices that are good enough, repeatable, and profitable without worrying about whether they'll turn out to be the best possible choice in hindsight. I learned later that a lot of people call this approach the wheel. I do use that framework, but I also have my own take on it. If you see my videos with the double Ferris wheel graphic, that's how I think about making money on both sides of the strategy, puts and calls working together over time. I'll link the book and those videos below if you want to dig deeper. Now let's get back to today's decision. With the $175 call, I could roll it out 1 week for about $35. I could roll it out 2 weeks for about $130. And with the covered call, if I want to keep my strike price at $205, rolling out 1 week would only bring me about $6 or $7. And rolling out 2 weeks would give me about $56. If I want to keep the spread this wide, if I want to keep these strike prices this far out of the money, the 1 week rolls really are hardly worth it. Let's take a look at the cash secured put first. If I keep a strike price of $175 and roll it out 1 week, I can receive about $34 for an annualized return of just about 10%. And if I roll it out until January 30th, roll it out 14 days, I can receive about $129. $129 return on $17,500 of capital in 14 days is a much better rate of return of 19.22%. The shares that I'm using to secure the covered call are right now worth $18,766. If I roll the covered call out 7 days, it looks like I can bring in a premium of about $6, which is a negligible 1.67% annualized rate of return. But if I change the expiration date to January 30th, I can bring in about $50. And $50 or even $51 on the $18,766 worth of stock I'm using to secure it comes out to a much better 7.09% rate of return. This rate of return does make me consider the trade because this is on top of the potential capital gains that I would receive if the shares were called away at $205. So my decision points are, if I do something, do I want to roll one or both of these? And if I roll them, do I want to roll them 1 week or 2 weeks? I know that I want to roll this put out. And based on the much better return for the 2-week trade versus the 1-week trade, I'm going to roll this January 16th $175 put out 14 days. It filled at $1.30 a share. So with trading fees, $128.68 just came into my account. Actually, I got just a little more than that. I just remembered because the closing leg was less than $5. I didn't have to pay trading fees for that. So I actually got $129.33 for a 19.27% return on a 14-day trade. So this trade is executed and this one is closed. Now going back to this $205 call, I know I'm not going to roll it out just 1 week, and even rolling it out 2 weeks just doesn't really seem worth it. I think it's likely that the share price of NVIDIA is going to improve over the next week. So I'm going to cancel this and just leave the $205 call to expire at the end of the day. And if the share price is higher next week, then I can either sell a call with a higher strike price, or I can sell a $205 call with higher premiums. So I'm going to leave this one to expire, and I rolled this one out 2 weeks, and I'll make a decision next week about the $205 call. If you're wondering about this $180 call that's in the account, it's part of a side trade that I am tracking separately, and my intention at this point is to accept assignment to sell these shares at 180 on January 30th. If you're curious about it, I made a pretty detailed video just last week, and you might enjoy watching it.